Hi, I'm Trish, and this is the second time I'm recording this because the first time, because I'm such a whiz at videoing, it didn't work. Anyway, this is just a quick, fun survey, like a weight loss surgery specific survey. If you know me at all, you'll know that I love surveys, so this makes me really happy. I was tagged in this survey by my friend Chantel. She's over at Beauty in the Band. She's got her own Facebook page about her weight loss. She started out around about the same weight as me. She was, I think, about 164 kilos, and she's just reached her 50 kilo weight loss, and she's so amazing. She's really funny. She's really cute, so go and have a look at her. Yeah, Chantel, good on you. So, the survey questions, I'll start them now. My surgery date was the 28th of February 2013, so I've been banded for just over 2.5 years now. And I've been at maintenance for about a year, just a little smidgy over a year, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. And you would have seen that in a video I made a couple of days ago, but I promise I'm not going to cry in this video. My starting weight was, my highest weight was 170 kilos. On my first day of Optifast, I was about 144 kilos. After 2 weeks of Optifast, I was 140, so I went in on surgery day at about 140 kilos. My goal weight, my initial goal weight was 70 kilos, which was a bit unrealistic. I picked that because it was the weight that I was when I was in my early 20s, and I was super hot, super unhealthy. But you know, I'm 47 years old now. It would be, I think I'd look a bit stupid at 70 kilos. So I revised it to 85 kilos, which was the weight I was just before I got pregnant with my first child. And it's a nice round, you know, half of my highest weight. My current weight is 86.4. That was what I weighed today. And that's within cooey of that 85. So I call this maintaining. I'm more than happy to get on the scales in the morning and see 86.4. But I'd be happy to see 87.5. You know, it's all within cooey. I'm happy with that. My favourite food before surgery. That should ask me what my favourite foods were. So much. And I did like some healthy-ish foods. Yeah, like I loved, you know, my favourite meal would have been a Caesar salad with smoked trout, followed by sticky date pudding with cream and ice cream and caramel sauce. Can't imagine why I got so fat. But you know, I did like some other healthy stuff, you know, like mangoes and, you know, that sort of thing. But also I liked a lot of bakery goods, like pies, pasties, sausage rolls, vanilla slices, custard tarts, chocolate eclairs, coffee scrolls, and I really loved lollies. Oh my God, lollies. Red skins, Turkish delight, Sherby bombs. What else? There was another lolly I really liked as well. I've stopped eating lollies for so long that I can't even remember what they are. What's happened to me? Licorice. I used to. Friday night was let's eat as much shit food as we possibly can night. And I used to buy a bag of the, you know, the soft red licorice. And I used to eat probably half of that. I used to share it with the kids and eat half of that. I loved Tim Tams. I loved chai lattes. I know that's not a food, but in the quantities that I used to consume it in, it should have counted as food. And I had so many chai lattes in one day, and I will never say how many it was because I would just be too embarrassed. But I had so many of those in one day that I don't know how I didn't die from like a caffeine overdose. Honestly, it was terrible. And also I like stuff like bacon. If bacon is actually bad for you, and the jury's out on that, but if bacon is bad for you, I should probably be dead now. I also loved chops. Oh my God, chops, I loved them so much. And onion rings from Hungry Jack's, quite liked those. My favourite foods since being banded, it's really changed a lot. I love onions and butter, but also a lot of really good foods now, you know, like prunes and mango and avocado, olives, plain Greek yogurt. Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about them. And, you know, like veggies and fruit, and there's just, it's so much more pleasurable eating when you don't feel guilty about it, when you don't have to think about the calories in it, you know, when you can just eat as many veggies as your lap band will allow, and you don't even have to count calories in them. Veggies are free, you know. You know, I still like bacon. I still like sticky date pudding. I do make the world's best sticky date pudding. But, you know, it's portion controlled now, and I think I've had sticky date pudding, like, in the last 2.5 years. I think I've had it 3 times, you know. So that's not doing me any damage. And I don't have it with cream and ice cream anymore. I have it with Greek yogurt because I'm a rager. My vice drink now, I don't have chai lattes anymore. I have Jarrah coffees, and that started, I hadn't had coffee for years before I got lap banded. And then one night, I think I was still in the liquid stage, and the kids were making bacon for carbonara, and the smell was just driving me insane. And I thought, I've got to do something, or I'm going to actually lose my mind. I'm going to go to Woolies and I'm going to buy all of the bacon, and I'm going to eat all of the bacon. So I thought, well, those Jarrahs smell pretty nice. I'll have a Jarrah coffee. That's only going to do me, you know, about 60 calories damage. And it was liquids. So I had a coffee, and that, it got rid of my craving. So, and to this day, I still use coffee to get rid of cravings. Doesn't always work. If it doesn't work, then I eat the food that I'm craving. I also used to, while we're talking about bad drinks, I used to live on caffeine-free Diet Coke. That would be the first thing that I would put in my mouth when I got up in the morning, and I would probably drink like 2 litres a day. It was disgusting, absolutely disgusting. My favourite exercise, I like walking, but I don't like to go for a walk. I will very rarely like be sitting here in the afternoon and go, "What? I'm going to go for a walk now." I need a purpose to walk. I need to have an appointment that I need to walk to, or you know, I need a purpose. Then I enjoy the walking, and I walk a little bit now. You know, I walk quite a bit now because I can, because I don't have problems with plantar fasciitis and shin splints anymore. Yeah, walking's good. Plus, I love the gym. You know, I'm working on a video at the moment that I'll post up in a couple of days. It still needs quite a bit of work, but it's about the motivation, the lack of, or the struggles I have getting motivated to actually get up off my ass and go to the gym, which is absolutely mental, because I get to the gym and I get on the treadie, and I'm on the treadie for like 2 minutes, and I'm just like, I am so happy to be here. It's just like I slide right into my happy place at the gym, and then I'm like, why did it take me all day to get here? Why did I fluff around at home for all that time before coming here? Because, you know, because I'm so happy at the gym. I love being at the gym. It's just getting there. I've got a bit of a love-hate thing at the gym. You know, like I hate doing lunges. I hate the captain's chair. I hate squats. I hate planking. But I love them because they make me feel strong and powerful, and they make me realise just how far I've come, because I couldn't do any of those things, you know, years ago before I got lap banded. Just couldn't do them. But my favourite out of all of them is probably planking, because it's not just hard physically. Planking is a real mind game as well. It really gets in your head. So there's that mental challenge as well, and I'm pretty good at planking, and it's really worked miracles for me. My favourite protein source, I I love protein so much as a whole food source, because it keeps you feeling full between meals. It's good for your hair and your nails, your skin. It's good for healing. It's good for weight loss. I have protein with every single meal. If I could put protein in my coffee, I would. Probably my go-to protein, because it's just so easy and so versatile, is eggs and yogurt, just plain Greek yogurt. Yeah, that's probably my two easiest ones, although I do love all protein. Not so much red meat, not so much fish, but probably eggs and yogurt. They're nice and easy. Why I had lap band surgery. Initially it was just a means to an end to get a breast reduction. It wasn't actually to lose weight as such, but because I had to wait for 4 years for it in the public waiting system, I changed my tune. I did a lot of research, I had a lot of time to think about it, and I realised that even though I didn't have diabetes, my cholesterol was fine, I didn't have any heart disease, I was really just a time bomb waiting to go off. So in the end, I got it to improve the quality of my life and extend my life, and also so that I could lower my BMI to get a breast reduction, which I'm still waiting for. Where am I from? I've been a bit of a gypsy throughout my life, but I'll make it short. From the age of 8 to 18, I grew up in Badger Creek, which is just outside of Healesville in Victoria. But then I turned 18, I got my licence, I got a car, I left. I didn't like that whole small town thing, and there was home life wasn't exactly harmonious. Then I've ended up, moved around a bit there, moved to wherever the current boyfriend was living, and I've ended up down on the Mornington Peninsula, and I love it down here. I am here for life. I've been here for about 18 years, lived in a few different places, again, relationship breakups and that sort of thing. But I've been here in this house for 6 years, and I can't express enough how much I love living here and how much I am never going to leave. This is where I will die. This is my house forever. I love it. This is my happy place. So that's it. That's all the questions answered. I'll post the questions down in the comments on my Facebook page on Fatish. So if you want to do, I don't tag people. I do like an open tagging. If you want to do it, do it. You're welcome to it, and send me a link so I can see what you've done, so I can read it. And because I love these surveys so much, I'm like addicted to them. I really honestly love them. So if you've got more questions, even if it's not related to weight loss surgery, anything, just ask me. Make up your own survey. Send it to me. I'll do it. I love them that much. I have mentioned that I'm an oversharer, haven't I? Anyway, that's it for now, and I will see you next time.